Nigeria. Your everyday companion, your feel-good radio.
We elevate your listening experience, the apex of news, lifestyle, and entertainment. Emirate Radio, the voice of the people.
We take the lead among all radio stations. Emirate Radio, the station of your choice.
It's noon. Good afternoon and welcome to the midday news on Emirates Radio. We are located behind the Federal Ministry of Environment off Ojeba Road, Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria. First, the highlights. PDP's 2027 fate depends on God, says Ulasi. Nigerian reject proposed 5% fuel tax. Kwara South short cattle markets over insecurity. On the foreign scene, US vetoes UN Gaza ceasefire resolution. On sports, Atlanta plans new deals for Ademola Lookman. I am Alimah Abdulsalam, the news in details. A chieftain of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Chief Dan Ulasi, has said that only God can determine whether the party would reclaim the presidency in the 2027 general election. Speaking on national television this morning, Ulasi noted that while the PDP is working to recognize its survival and success ultimately rest on divine will. He described the recent National Executive Committee NEC meeting, which was attended by at least 7 PDP governors, as a positive sign of unity and renewed commitment to rebuilding the party. Ulasi also emphasized that fairness requires that PDP to microzone its presidential ticket to the southeast, since the region has yet to produce a president in the current democratic era. In another dimension, the federal government has announced a 5% surcharge on every 10 litre of fuel, citing a provision in the 2007 Federal Road Maintenance Agency Act. Finance Minister Wale Edun said the measure is not a new tax but part of efforts to harmonize and ensure transparency, adding that no commencement order has been issued. The clarification has done little to ease public anger, with many Nigerians recalling that fuel subsidy removal in 2023 pushed petrol price from 167 naira to nearly 1,000 naira per litre. Citizens interviewed in Lagos warned that the surcharge would worsen economic hardship, increase transport costs, and further encode purchasing power. Labour unions, manufacturers, and opposition figures, including Labour Party's Peter Obi, have condemned the proposal. Obi urged that the government to ease hardship instead of adding burdens, arguing that leadership is about reducing suffering, not increasing it. On the home front, all cattle marketers in Kwara South Senatorial District have been closed indefinitely due to security concern. The decision was jointly announced by the 7 local government chairmen in the district under the forum of 7 local government chairmen. According to a statement issued yesterday, the closure followed extensive consultation with stakeholders and ongoing military operations against the criminal group in the area. The chairman directed that all cattle Kara market shut down from Friday, September 19th, while other produce markets must end activities by 6 p.m. on market days. The council leaders acknowledged the economic impact of the decision, but said it was necessary to safeguard lives and properties. They assured residents that the measure would be reviewed periodically and urged that public to cooperate with authorities as efforts continue to restore lasting peace. On the foreign scene, the US has blocked a UN Security Council resolution demanding a permanent ceasefire in Gaza. Its sixth veto since the conflict began. 14 members backed the text, which urged Israel to lift aid restriction, but Washington said it failed to condemn Hamas or recognize Israel's right to self-defense. The move sparked global criticism, with Palestinian and Pakistan envoys calling it a dark moment. As Israel expands its ground offensive, the UN warns for a catalysm humanitarian crisis, with over 65,000 killed and hundreds dying from starvation since October 2023. On entertainment, Cardi B has released a long-awaited second album, I Am the Drama, 7 years after Invasion of Privacy. The 23-track project featuring Kehlani, Megan Thee Stallion, Selena Gomez, and Janet Jackson debuted #1 on iTunes. The rapper premiered the Safe music video and headlined an Apple Music event in New York. A world tour is set for 2026, marking our biggest global push yet. The release comes as Cardi B confirmed a pregnancy with NF star Stefon Diggs and won a $24 million assault lawsuit in Los Angeles. Finally, on sport, Atlanta are preparing to offer Nigerian international Ademola Lookman an improved contract amid ongoing uncertainty over his future. Lookman returned to training with the Serie A side on Thursday after a summer standoff, during which he pushed for a move to Inter Milan and went absent following Atlanta's rejection of several offers from the Nerazzurri. According to Turoma Captobo, the Mango Club wants to secure the forward on better teams, even though he has 2 years left on his current deals. However, Lookman could reignite efforts to leave when the transfer window reopens in January. You're still listening to the Midday News on Emirates Radio. Before I end the news, here is a recap of our top stories. We brought to you that a chieftain of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Chief Dan Ulasi, has said that only God can determine whether the party would reclaim the presidency in the 2027 general elections. We also brought to you that the federal government has announced a 5% surcharge of every 10 litre of fuel, citing a provision in the 2007 Federal Road Maintenance Agency Act. We brought to you on the home front that all Kati marketers in the Kwara South Senatorial District has been closed indefinitely due to security concerns. On the foreign scene, we brought to you that the US has blocked a UN Security Council resolution demanding a permanent ceasefire in Gaza, its sixth veto since the conflicts began. On the entertainment scene, we brought to you that Cardi B has released a long-awaited second album, I Am the Drama, 7 years after Invasion of Privacy. And on sports, we brought to you that Atlanta are preparing to offer Nigerian international Ademola Lookman an improved contract amid ongoing uncertainty over his future. That ends the Midday News on Emirates Radio. You can follow us on all our social media platforms: Facebook, TikTok, X, Instagram, and YouTube. You can listen to us on Radio Garden at www.emiratesradio.ng. The news was edited and brought to you by Alimah Abdulsalam. Thanks for listening and have a wonderful day.